Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Welcome. Thank you for being here. It's lovely to see so many of you. Welcome to St. Margaret's, if this is your first visit. My name is Nick. I'm the organist here and the organizer of this little concert series, so it is lovely to see you. I won't speak for very long because, as an organist, I'm dreadful at public speaking. But I would like just briefly to point out a couple of things. The concert the guys are going to speak, I think, between pieces, so they'll tell you what they're doing, really, so I won't chat too much about that. Next week's recital is Juliet. Many of you might remember from the Putney Festival, the opera gala during that. She was fabulous, so I would recommend that show. You've probably mostly had a flyer for Romeo and Juliet. I apologize for my printing skills that it's all actually upside down. But you've got all the information if you can get it the right way up. The other thing to look out for is in 2 weeks' time, there is not a concert at this time. There's a requiem for All Souls Day, which is Fauré Requiem with a string orchestra and some soloists. It would be worth coming down if you are available. It will be a lovely service, but there will not be a recital. I've stopped printing term cards with the whole term ahead because something always changes. So on the back of programs in future, there will just be the next sort of 3 things, and hopefully none of those will change. Anyway, it is wonderful to see you. Do help yourself to the bar at any point during the concert, if you feel you need it. If you need it, there is a lavatory here. If there's a fire, you can go that way or that way. I'm not sure about that way, so don't go that way. Without further ado, please would you welcome David and Iñigo.
Thank you very much, everyone, for coming tonight, first and foremost. It is such a pleasure to play here. My name is David. This is a saxophone, for those of you who don't know. That was Egyptian Fantasy by Sidney Bechet, who was a great American saxophone player who ended up moving to France, and he did these sort of wonderful melodies. I mean, you can hear a lot of his music in kind of Woody Allen movies and that sort of thing. But he did, it was a really wonderful arrangement done by Emile Parisien and Vincent Periani, who are a saxophone and accordion duo that we are big fans of. So there you go. So we stole it from them, and now we play it in concerts. The next piece we're going to play is another sort of reimagining of a different piece. This is Sonata in E-flat major by debating whether it's between Johann Sebastian Bach or CPE Bach, Carl Philipp Emanuel Bach. Stylistically, it's very similar, but Bach had, something over 20 children, so statistically he was bound to have at least one that had some musical talent, and he had many that had musical talent. Up to you whether you think it's Bach or one of his sons, but this is a wonderful piece originally written for flute and piano, and here we go.
Thank you very much. The next piece we are going to play, it's quite far from Bach in time, and a bit far from us as well. It's from the, let's say, the beginning of the 20th century, approximately. It was written by the Spanish composer Isaac Albeniz, who wrote a lot of music inspired by popular music in Spain and by the tradition of the Spanish music. So he wrote this piece, Sevilla, dedicated or inspired by the city of Sevilla in South Spain, in Andalusia, and its music. And he wrote it originally for piano, but as well we reimagine, as David said, this piece for sax and accordion in an arrangement by Jacques Larocque.
Thank you very much. We go now very far away from Spain to the work of contemporary Japanese composer Naoki Sakata, who is a living composer, and he wrote this piece for saxophone and accordion about 10 years ago. It's one of the most substantial pieces on the program, and it's one of the newest, if not the newest, originally written for saxophone and accordion. And he does things with the combination of instruments that is just so fascinating. Just all these weird combinations of sounds that I wouldn't even think possible between the two instruments. At various points, he separates it and explores what each instrument can do on its own, from everything from tongue slaps to key clicks to air sounds through the accordion. And then at various points, mixing the two instruments together so you don't know which is which, and then stretching the sounds like taffy. And there's all sorts of really amazing effects, and it's a really exciting, interesting piece. It's about 12 minutes long, and it's a piece that we really love. And we actually did the first UK performance just yesterday. So we're really pleased to bring this to as many new audiences as possible.
Thank you very much. Hope you are well over there. Well, now we stay with another contemporary composer, in this case a Polish composer named Mikolaj Majkusiak. This piece is from 2014, so it's a bit newer actually than Sakata's piece, just by 3 years. And this piece is a short piece, is one of the movements from a larger piece that is called the Elements, which has 4 elements, 4 movements, which are the air, water and fire. And we are going to play for you today the last one, which is fire. And let's see, probably you can hear from the instruments how the fire is growing from just the little flames and ashes into a big bonfire.
piece of the program. There we go. We come now to the final piece of the program, which is two movements from Astor Piazzolla's Histoire du Tango, which he wrote sort of in 4 parts, describing sort of the history of tango music. For those who don't know, Astor Piazzolla, first of all, it's the 100th year of his birth, though he's not with us any longer. If he was, we'd be celebrating his 100th birthday. We are anyway, in our own way. He was a composer who was from Argentina originally, and then he came over to France to study with the famous composition teacher Nadia Boulanger, who gave us such composers such as Aaron Copland, Philip Glass, and many, many, many others. She was renowned for encouraging all of her students to follow their own path in music rather than trying to fit into a sort of prescribed style. And we're very lucky for that because we've gotten some wonderful music out of it. So Astor Piazzolla stuck to his tango roots, and he sort of brought tango into the concert halls of the world. And we're going to play 2 movements, Cafe 1930 and Nightclub 1960. What, I've just been told that I said the wrong thing. Okay. Anyway, thank you so much for everything. For coming today. I mean, it's our 2nd concert back as a duo. The last one we played before yesterday was February something 2020, before everything sort of kicked off. So it's really nice to be back performing again as a duo. And we can't tell you how much it means for you all to attend and to keep supporting live music. And thank you so much to Nick for inviting us today and for continuing this incredible series. We're very, very, very grateful to be a part of it. And I hope you enjoyed yourselves tonight. So without further ado, some Piazzolla.
Thank you very much. Well, we have one more, if you would like to listen it. Another one by Piazzolla, probably his most famous piece, which is Libertango.
I'll not keep you long, everybody, but is this working or not? Not sure. Good evening. Hi. That was good. People are pointing. There we are. Hello. This is already going very well. Wasn't that great? Don't forget to donate again on your way out. You've paid to get in, but now you've got to pay to get out. I'm half joking. They've gone, but let's give them one more round of applause. Thank you for being here. Travel safely. Good night.